that kettlebell and let's get started. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Grabbing that kettlebell on either side of that handle rather than grabbing on the top. You're just going to make a nice big circle around that head, making sure you're keeping those arms as close to your head as possible. Don't let those elbows kick out. Just a nice, slow, controlled motion, alternating in front every single time. Pause in the front, alternate back around the other side. 2, 1, and let it relax. All right, that's our first one down. We got 2 more to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Now, if you notice, I actually changed my grip on this one. You can have that kettlebell pointing up from those hands or hanging down underneath them. It doesn't matter either way. The weight is exactly the same. The balance in your hands can be a little bit different. It's just whatever is comfortable to you. The main thing is just keeping those elbows pulled in nice and close. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Nicely done. We have just 1, 3, 2, 1, and start up. Now, as you're doing this exercise, make sure you keep those core muscles really nice and tight. You want to make sure you're actually doing a little bit of a crunch with those abs to keep that chest pulled forward, because you're going to have a tendency to lean back, especially as that kettlebell goes back behind your head. Just keep those abs contracted, leaning that chest forward, everything nice and straight. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. That is that first exercise done. Now you got 10 seconds to get ready for those mountain climbers. Going to drop down on the ground, get those legs back, and start them up. Now, if you remember with this one, if you've done it before, you want to keep those hips down nice and low, driving those knees up underneath that body as far, as hard as you possibly can, moving those feet nice and quick. You want to let that toe barely touch the ground before you start moving it back the opposite direction. Just keep going a little bit longer. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. That's our first round down. 2 more to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. As you get more and more tired with this exercise, those toes are going to start to drag the floor. You're going to want to start kicking those hips up higher and higher to make it easier to move that leg. Try to force yourself to keep those hips down and try to force yourself to keep that leg tucked up nice and close. Make sure you're pushing as hard as you can. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. 2 down, 1 more to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. That is our third round. It's probably going to feel the worst out of all of them. Just make sure you're trying to keep those hips down as low as you can. Drive those knees as fast as possible. Again, this is just a nice short 20 seconds. We only have 10 seconds left to go. So keep pushing yourself through it. Nice, quick motions. And 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. Let's go ahead and move on to our next exercise, which is going to be a single arm kettlebell snatch, starting with the right arm first. 3, 2, 1, and start up. That is a really quick, powerful motion. You want to drive it from those legs, starting with that dumbbell hovering just a little bit off the ground, and then snatch it straight up above that shoulder, getting a full extension of that arm. You want to use those legs to get some momentum built into that kettlebell to get it up over that shoulder as easily as possible without using that shoulder. 2, 1, and let it relax. Our first one down. We got 2 more to go on the same arm. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Again, drive that motion from those legs, get that momentum to help you get that kettlebell all the way over that shoulder. You want that shoulder doing as little work as possible. You don't want to actually have to do a shoulder press with this. You want that momentum to carry it the rest of the way over top of that shoulder with just a little bit of assist from that shoulder muscle. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. 2 down, 1 more to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. This is your last one through this arm, so I know that arm and those legs are starting to get tired. Try to keep that form as clean as you can. Don't let that lower back round as you're snatching that arm straight up over that shoulder. You want to try to keep that back nice and flat, nice and neutral spine. Just keep pushing through it as clean as you can, as much force as possible. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. All right, let's go and get ready for our next exercise, which will be squat jacks. Don't worry, we'll make it back over to that left arm in just a second once this one's done. And start them up. Get down nice and low, popping those feet back and forth, trying to keep those hips as low as possible. Move those feet as quick as you can. You want those toes to touch just barely before you move them back in the opposite direction. Key is staying low and moving quick. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Nicely done. That's 1 round down. We got 2 more to go. Get ready. 3, 2, one, and start up. Now I know this burns those legs like crazy, but try to keep those hips nice and low. Try to keep those feet moving nice and quick. The lower you go, the harder it's going to be, the more you're going to get out of it. So try to keep those hips down nice and low. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Just one more of these squat jacks left. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Keep those hips nice and low. Keep those feet moving really quickly. Try to make sure you push through this as hard as you possibly can. It's your last round through of this exercise. Make sure those legs are burning like crazy by the time you're done. Just a little bit longer. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. Let those legs rest for just a second. We're going to be moving back to that single arm kettlebell snatch. This time using that left arm. 2, 1, and start up. Just like with using that right arm, you want to drive that motion with those legs. Make sure you're getting a really, really quick snap up from that squat position to build momentum into that kettlebell and pop it up over top of that shoulder without having to use that shoulder hardly any at all. You've got just a few seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. That's one down. We got 2 more to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Now keep focusing on that form, especially as those legs start to get tired. You're going to start slowing down. You have to work a lot harder with that shoulder. So make sure you're pushing 100% with those legs every single time. Don't let yourself slack off. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. I know these are rough. That shoulder's probably getting nice and tired. We only have 1 left. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Watch that form. It's really going to be important on this last round to really push into it as hard as you can. Your body's going to be constantly telling you to slow down and relax, but you've got to overpower that and keep pushing through as hard as you can every single repetition. Now we're almost done. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. All right, that's the last one of those. Let's get ready for our next exercise, which is going to be the good old burpee. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Now I know a lot of you have a love-hate relationship with burpees, but this is a great exercise. Really gets that heart up nice and high, burns tons of calories. As long as you're pushing yourself through this, trying to move as quick as you can, you're going to be hard-pressed to find an exercise that does more work in a shorter period of time. And 3, 2, 1, let it relax. Good job. You got 2 more rounds to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Watch that form. Move as quick as you can. Make sure you're moving both those feet at the same time. If you can only move one at a time, you have to do a slightly easier version to make sure you're alternating which foot you lead with. You never want to always lead with the same side. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Try to catch that breath as best you can. We have 1 more round of burpees to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. This is your last round, so push through it as hard as you possibly can. Move those feet and those hands as quick as possible. Nice hard jump at the top. Making sure you get those legs all the way out to a full extension, dropping down into a full plank or full push-up position before you come right back up again as quick as possible. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. That is your last burpee for this exercise routine. Now we're moving on to kettlebell swings. Go ahead, grab that weight. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Again, driving this primarily from those legs. You want to keep that back perfectly flat. Get a little bit of a squat, about a quarter squat, and then snap those hips forward, pressing that momentum into that kettlebell. Can you swing up in front of that chest, slowly tipping back again, catching that momentum as that kettlebell comes back down, starting again. And let it relax. Good job. It's your first round down. We got 2 more to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Again, check that form. Make sure that back stays nice and flat. Don't let that shoulder round forward. Don't let that lower back round forward. You want to keep a nice, straight, neutral spine. Swinging, just hinging from that hip and that shoulder. Nice, even swing, nice, even motion. And 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. 2 down, 1 more. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. That is our last round of these. And make sure that form stays nice and clean. As you start getting more and more tired, that's when that form really starts to break down, so keep checking that form, especially the further along we go. Just a little bit of a squat, snap those hips forward, get that momentum into that kettlebell. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. That's the end of those swings. Let's go and get ready for our next exercise, which will be just a good old-fashioned push-up. So down on the floor, hands just a little bit wider than shoulder width at that plank, and start them up. Nice full range of motion. Try to get down as low to the ground as you can every single time. Try to keep a nice straight line from ankle to shoulder. If you have to do a half push-up, then you want a nice straight line from knee to shoulder. Just keep that motion going. Nice full range of motion on those arms. Keep that elbow just a little bit soft. 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. 1 round down, 2 to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Watch that form, nice clean line from ankle to shoulder, slowly dropping it down, nice full range of motion. Trying to lock that elbow out at the top. If you can avoid it, you want to keep it just a little bit soft so that arm and chest always stay activated. And 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. Got 1 more round to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. This is our last round, so push yourself through this one as hard as you possibly can, as clean a form as you possibly can hold, and trying to get as much range of motion as you can. You want to get as low as possible. Try to keep that straight line from ankle to shoulder. Just keep pounding them out. We're almost done. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. That's the end of those push-ups. We're going to move on to those goblet squats. Go ahead and grab that kettlebell. And 3, 2, 1, and start them up. Holding the sides of that kettlebell facing up towards you, so that goblet position. You're going to get a nice deep squat, dropping those hips down. You want to try to get at least that knee height, then slowly come back up. Try to keep a constant pace, same pace down as you come back up. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. All right, we've got 2 more to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Now as you watch me squat down here, get a nice deep squat. You want to focus on keeping your shin and your chest at the same angle as you squat. That's the most important thing you can do for that squat. You'll probably notice my knees coming over my toe a little bit. That is perfectly fine. The knees over the toe thing is actually a complete myth. Almost done in 2, 1, and let it relax. We have just 1 more round of these to go. Keep focused. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Now if you watch my form on this, my back is staying nice and flat, straight line from shoulder to hip, and as I squat down nice and low, I'm keeping the exact same angle on my chest as I have on my shin. Now this is the best way to tax your quadricep in front of that thigh and those glutes evenly. If you bring those knees further back, then you're going to be focusing more on those glutes. And let it relax. Go ahead and drop that kettlebell down. We've got another exercise coming up for cardio. We're going to be doing high knees next. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Now, I know you're nice and tired, but try to keep those feet moving nice and quick. Drive those knees up as high as you can. Your body, if you're like me, is probably telling you to stop after exercise number 4, but keep trying to push through it. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job, guys. That is 1 down. We got 2 more to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Go to your happy place. Don't think about how much those muscles are burning. Just keep pushing through it. Mind over matter. Just try to make sure those legs are driving as quickly and as high as you can the entire time. We only have 1 more round of these to go. Almost done. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. That is 2 down. We have 1 more round of these high knees. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Now this is our last round of this. If you look at my face, you can tell my legs are burning just as bad as yours. So make sure that you're pushing through it along with me. Don't give up. Just push past that pain and make sure you're getting as much effort into this as you can. We only have a few seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. We have 2 exercises left to go. Second to last one is going to be a crush curl. Grab that kettlebell, something light, and 2, 1, and start up. Now, if you've never done a crush curl before, you'll understand really quickly why you need a really light weight, because you don't want to actually touch that kettlebell with your fingers. You want to actually only use the palm of your hand, squeezing on it really nice and tight, holding it with just the friction of your hand, squeezing in on it, and then doing that curl motion. So you're going to feel it in your chest quite a bit as well. And let that first one relax. We've got 2 more rounds out to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Squeeze in on that kettlebell again. Trying again, just using the palm of your hand, pushing in on it as tightly as you possibly can. Slow, controlled motion, just like a regular curl. Go to as full of extension as you can with that arm, and squeeze it up as high as you can without letting that elbow pull forward. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. Just 1 more to go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Again, squeezing on the side of that kettlebell. Nice tight squeeze of that chest. Pressing in as tightly as you can. Making sure that kettlebell doesn't slip out from in between those hands. Getting a good curl motion. Tight squeeze the top every single time. Focusing on that bicep and that chest. And 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. That is our last kettlebell exercise. We have just 1 more cardio exercise to go. Jumping lunges. 3, 2, 1, and start them up. First round, get those feet moving nice and quick. Nice high jump in the center. Just switching those feet back and forth. Get a nice deep lunge in the middle. Just make sure you're trying to get as much range of motion out of these as you can. Nice long step with those feet and getting that knee down towards the ground. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. It's our first one down. We got 2 more to go, and then we're done. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. Again, focus on that form. Make sure you get a nice long step with those feet, alternating back and forth. Nice, smooth, even pace. Trying to get as low as you can with that knee. Making sure you're keeping your weight evenly dispersed between front and rear leg. You're going to want to have a tendency to lean forward on that front leg only. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. Just 1 more round to go. Keep it together for 1 more. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and start up. This is our last round, so push through it as hard as you can. You don't need to have anything left by the time you're done with this one, so don't leave anything behind. Push 100%. Make sure those legs are completely jello by the time you are done. Keep pushing it. Just a few more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Good job. Take a breather, get a good cool down and stretch. Rehydrate, because this workout is complete.